statue. Yeah. Is
Yo,
that
Walt,
20? Like, what?
I got a bad Walt story though. I got a bad Walt story.
Let's go with that. Let's go with it.
The day of the Walt, man. I got the gym, or I got my account. I'm like, should I put gems for the Walt? You know what I mean? It's a lot of people that's about to go for this. Let me just, if I get it, I'm gonna put the gems in. Get the drop, boom. I get Walt, right? I'm like, oh, I got him.
Stop playing. Stop.
I'm trying to put my card in. Not going through. I'm like, bruh.
No.
Then the little timer ran out. Like, it was not going through, yo. So I'm like,
what the hell?
Bro, I've gotten burned on that. And it's so funny you say that. That's a horrible.
It taught me a lesson. I was like, yeah, I'm always gonna have my gems in there. I'm not gonna, because I was doing it before where I was getting it, put my gems in. But for that one, you know what I mean? I should have had it preloaded, yo.
Wow.
And what's bugged out is that I've mentioned that before, because I've gotten burned a couple of times on that. And people in the chat have literally told me in the video, you know how people just bugging out sometimes. People are like, stop lying and spreading false whatever. And I'm like, okay. So I recorded my very next drop, and bang, I got it live on a freaking video of the gem thing not going through. I'm like, who's lying now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, people, I realize like people, they always be saying that, like, even like this last drop, I got it on the first drop, which actually was a secret rare. Then I got the rebound, and then people was like getting tight of me. Oh, how you get two? I'm like, y'all literally live streamed me.
Wow.
Doing the whole drop, and I was using techniques where I used a metronome,
right?
And I was using my thumb because somebody, my boy Mauricio, he said, "Yo, use your thumb; it's faster." You feel me? So it was like, all right, I'm using everything, I'm getting it, but that's just a technique, and I've been doing the drops for so long. Exactly. I'm like, bro, people can't be calling me a liar.
Like, they don't understand. You know what's funny about that drop? You talking about the Unicorno?
No, the Unicorno I actually missed, but it was the Spider-Man comic drop.
Oh,
like, okay. Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. With the Unicorno one, what's funny is I missed on the drop, and I mean, I haven't gotten rebounds. I couldn't even tell you, like, long time. And so I missed on the initial, and then I ended up hitting on a rebound out of nowhere, and I got the secret rare.
Oh, word, yeah, you know.
But then what's crazier is I backed out. I go into the Telegram group, check on Crypto Pro. He finally hit his first secret rare.
Oh, word.
Then I back out. I go into another chat of just one of my boys that I put onto this app like maybe a month or two ago. He got the secret rare too.
Yo, that's crazy.
Crazy, bro. How does that happen?
That's wild. That's just synchronicity, yo. That's synchronicity.
Yo, that's Strange. That's dope. I'm next then.
Yeah, you next. Facts. Yeah, great energy.
You got what you want. You want Alpha Flight or Wonder Woman? Which one you want?
You know, give me Alpha Flight, man.
I mean, Invisible Woman, not Wonder Woman. Invisible Woman. What do you guys think of this new Invisible Woman, man? I'm hearing some mixed reviews. People are saying that people at Veve need to be fired. Whoever's designing female characters, I'm seeing a lot of stuff. This
word. Nah, I feel like, yo, it's funny because I was looking at that article where they was like, oh, the Spider-Man looked like a PS2 cutscene.
You see that?
Yeah, but it's funny to me because I'm just like, these are the first NFTs that's dropping. And I feel like they're like, the thing about NFTs that a lot of people have to realize is that when they drop them, there has to be like a shock value to them, kind of. You know what I mean? Where it's like think about CryptoPunks. When people saw that pixel going for this much money, they're like, bruh, these pixels. Yeah. So it's like when you see them drop like some of these collectibles, sometimes they low-key be, not making it the best, or like kind of just giving it a certain vibe that when you look back at it, it just puts you like in a certain time frame where it might not be, too polished or too perfect.
Yeah.
But, even though they could probably do that, because when it comes to this tech, I feel like, yo, they have some crazy stuff, especially Disney, yo. Like, they really have next level tech when it comes to design and stuff. And like, they dropping Homer and Bart getting choked as they first NFT. Like that's something that's like, it's funny. You know what I mean? It's like iconic though, where it's like, you would never think Disney would drop that as a first NFT. You know what I mean? So some of these, I feel like, you know, they're just like stamping a moment in time, yo.
Right.
For sure. All right. So in the chat, I started to ask the question and then I got sidetracked. I apologize. But in the chat, they're talking about are you going to, or well, are y'all going to stake? And what's the best way to do it? So pretty much, are you going to stake Omi?
Yeah. So when it comes to staking Omi, I think I'm going to stake Omi. I feel like, you know, it's one of the things I want to do to help, you know, push, you know, Omi and help push the utility. And, you know, I know that what was released with the Omi utility program wasn't, you know, final. So when I'm looking at that, I understand that with Veve and Ecomi, if they say, yo, take this with a grain of salt or don't let this be final, then don't even let it be final, because then like if you wishing too much or something, then you really gonna be like, all right, yeah, I should have just, you know what I mean, listen. But I feel like, yeah, well, Omi staking, I hope that, you know, the new article comes out. I feel like if the new article comes out, you know, maybe like the right before the swap happens or after the swap happens, I feel like that's going to be also good for people to, you know, see what some of these new tiers are. I heard that they're adding two new staking tiers. Also, they didn't mention the veveverse in that article, and they also didn't mention any third-party Omi utility as well. So if they come out with a new article and speak about those things too in the new one, I feel like that might make people more willing to stake Omi. Also, if the only way to do Omi to NFT is to stake Omi, then that's something I would do too, even if you need the Omi Millionaire, you know, staking program. But that's why I'm also hoping that the Omi price does go up, because, you know, they talking about $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 to stake. So when it comes to, you know, some of the people who are a bit newer to Veve, you know, hopefully they could, you know, get in at a good time when it comes to buying Omi, see some type of gain so that they're able to stake and everything. So I feel like that might be an extra bonus for a lot of people to stake Omi.
Yeah,
I
man.
would too.
Yo, I feel that Omi is just, we're so early. There's so much room for it to grow.
Yeah.
And so I don't have a problem with staking it at all.
Yeah, because Omi has better tokenomic than Bitcoin. And when it comes to Ethereum, what Ethereum is doing with their token right now, I feel like they got it from Veve. So I feel like the way that Veve has set up their whole ecosystem, I think that we're going to see this be something that people are all wanting to invest in. Because the thing about Veve is, I got it, like, no, I understood that this company was next level. So I was like, Crypto Pro was the first Veve video I watched where I saw him, like, he made a video called "This App Will Make You Rich," and I looked into it, and that's when I first downloaded the Veve app, and I didn't buy anything. But he was also talking about how he was getting Omi too, and I was like, Omi's kind of hard to get. But then when I started looking into what Omi does, I just feel like with this type of ecosystem, with this type of mass adoption, with this type of, you know, ability to earn, you know, gains on your money in a way that we have not seen in like years, I think that Ecomi is really about to blow up in a major way. And this ERC20 token swap is the start of it. Just like the way that IMX, the swap from the collectibles from GoChain to IMX was the start of these collectibles really going off. And once the, you know, token swap does happen, I think that this is just another reason why everything is about to just go crazy even more. So it's like almost like a circle loop that Veve has created to just give energy to the token.
So, you know, I noticed just now you mentioned Crypto Pro, and Crypto Pro is in the building. He's
Crypto
in
Pro in the
the
building.
Crypto Pro
Hey,
in the
yo,
building.
yo,
Yo,
thank you,
yo.
Crypto Pro, man. OG for real, man. And he was putting me on to Veve early on, and I'm just thankful for you, bro. I'm thankful.
Yo, I'm thankful to Crypto Pro and to Strange. Crypto Pro, he came on and was like, "Yo, I'll chop it up with this small channel." And to keep it 100, he opened up, he paved the way for the channel with Strange and Crypto Pro. And it was like all of a sudden, once that happened, here we are,
Word.
So it's definitely, mad love. I have nothing but love for Crypto Pro, being the guinea pig here, the first one.
Word, yeah, because he was the first person that I heard like buying Omi and stuff. And I remember him saying, "Oh yeah, Omi 0.002." You feel me? I'm like, yo, that's low. I'm like, I'm not about to put my money into this because the thing was before Veve, I had just got finessed for 10 bands by a homie.
You made that video, bro.
Yeah, I had to take that video down, man. I was
You
like,
did?
yeah, because at the end of the day, man, I forgive that dude, man. I'm thankful for him. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna go too deep, but I'm thankful for him in terms of, just me learning that. You know what I mean? But I'm not trying to put out no negative energy, and I don't want to dox nobody. You feel me? But at the same time, but I did need to do what I need to do because I need to warn certain people. You know what I mean? I don't want people out here going through what I had to go through because what I went through with that was pretty bad, and I just feel like sometimes it can hurt people. Luckily, I have a strong foundation, like I said, with my family, with my parents, where, I'm still holding my responsibility. I still do everything that I need to do. I hold all accountability and I do everything I need to do for my family in terms of grinding and everything like that. But, when it comes to just making sure that, because, when something like that happens to you, you kind of just feel like, yo, am I dumb? Like, am I just making the wrong choices? Am I just, not doing what I need to do? But recently, I've just learned that when stuff like that happens, get ready because something big about to happen. Get ready because, this is the best thing. Something bad just happened to me. It hurts. I'm gonna go through that pain, but guess what? I'm about to really grow. You know what I mean? So that's why I just gotta be thankful.
I want to mention that video that you posted, that was a while ago too. That made me feel a connection to you, real, because you keeping it on 100. This is transparency to the fullest. This is you're just a real person like me. And the thing is, I've gotten straight by people. I mean, taken advantage of, like straight robbery. Bad, for a lot of money. And the same thing with Strange. Strange has a similar story. I had somebody take me for a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot. So when I heard you talk about that, and I've heard Strange's story, I'm like, man, these guys are real, like me.
Yeah, because that's what we were talking about before, where it's like, I make sure, like, when I was first making music, I got to, I was building up, and when you're young and people gassing your head up and stuff, sometimes you start getting lost in the sauce. You start having a distorted view of reality. And I feel like I found myself in that point, but at a young age, but I was able to see myself from a different perspective. And that's how I was able to make a lot of positive changes in my life, I feel like, because, I realized that when it comes to life, bro, you gotta be as authentic as possible. Be you, do stuff and go crazy, but at the same time, don't lose sight of what's important. And of course, having a family helps me, see what's important every day. But it's just like certain times your ego could really mess you up. But that's why I always study law of attraction. I come from a Christian household where I was at church like every Sunday. So I have like, strong religious beliefs, but at the same time, I'm very open-minded to how the world works and quantum physics and things like that, where I'm able to learn certain things or how to control my energy and manifest things the right way. You know what I mean? So I always listen to a lot of things like that, which has helped me transform and read a lot of books like Think and Grow Rich and stuff like that early on, that helped me to develop a mindset of, yo, it's time to grind, it's time to work, it's time to get things done,
That's an excellent book.
Speaking of, no, sorry, go ahead.
What I was just going to say, that book right there, when I read it, it really opened up my eyes and my perspective, to the grind and, just a different whole mentality. I'm sorry, Strange. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say, man, just the talk of Crypto Pro. We got now Fungible, Wonderfull on with us. Do subscribe to his channel. Link is in the description, of course. Man, I just caught a flashback to a conversation me and Crypto Pro had like a couple of months ago, man. And he was saying that he wanted to get some sort of lyrical situation going on. With you, me, him. And then, I'm just bugging out, man. He's like, yeah, man, I got some flows. I'm like, no way, man.
Yo, we gotta do it. We gotta do it, yo.
And, Joe is over there quiet, man, but he's a killer. He's a killer, man.
Word.
No,
let him fool you, man.
I'll be the hype man.
Some bars. You got some bars. You gonna be in the ad-libs going crazy. Yeah, you gonna be DJ Khaled.
I'll come out like that to warm everybody up, like, yo, get everybody all hype, and then I'll just disappear.
Like, who's the Spanish dude with the red glasses, man? He never raps.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And by the way, Crypto Pro in the building, everybody in the chat, you can see him right there. Go subscribe to him for whatever reason. Not subscribe to him. Spread the love, man. That content is top notch, man. So, and again, as Strange just said, link in the description for non-fungible Wonderfull. We're sitting down with him, getting to know him a little bit better. And I just want to retract go back. Strange had asked about the Invisible Woman drop that's happening this Saturday. So I'm just, what do you think of that drop?
Yeah, so I think that drop is cool. I think that it's definitely gonna blend in with a lot of the other ones. I feel like it has the same kind of textures. Some new technology with her disappearing and stuff. I wonder what people are gonna do with some of those things in their vault. But yeah, I think it's cool. I feel like when it comes to what Veve is doing, I was actually listening to an interview this morning, it was yesterday morning with NFT Pirates. And he was interviewing one of the community members who built up their collection to like over 1 million, and he was early on there stacking ties and everything. And he was talking about the storm drop and how even with the storm drop, he was doing his history and research, and he was realizing why Veve is dropping these. And he was just saying, like, when it comes to the history, the history is very important when it comes to these collectibles. And when the Invisible Woman, I even seen that they were saying like this was like the original Invisible Woman that they depicted back in the day. So I like that they stick to the roots. I like that they are really doing their research, because when it comes to the value of this platform, it depends on the research, it depends on the history, and it depends on how they are respecting these collectibles and respecting these sets. Because if you don't, then you're not able to have the validation from the larger community as a whole with the collectors and stuff, man.
For sure. So what do your friends feel about Veve and Ecomi and whatnot?
So when it comes to my friends, I think that a lot of them are interested. I think that some of them have gotten on it. Some of them have been watching the moves and stuff. I think that, the cash out feature and stuff, it's one of those things that's kind of hard to explain to people. But I think that, a lot of people have been supportive, man. When they see that certain things are going good and they see that, I'm grinding, I'm doing my thing. And a lot of people have been really surprised about the music that I've been making, you know, because I come from doing shows in New Jersey. When I was in New Jersey, I was really going crazy. I was really always doing shows, always doing parties, always doing different stuff in New Jersey and really like putting on for the culture. And, you know, I talked about how I want to change my music up. And now Veve gives me the opportunity to just rap about a whole bunch of stuff whenever I want. So it's like the perfect blend, you know what I mean? And, you know, this is just one of the phases of my career where it's like, this is just the way I'm using my music where I'm talking about knowledge and stuff, you know what I mean? Talking about good vibes. So I like where the music is at. And I think that there's gonna be a lot of growth in these next couple of years too, in terms of, you know, what like when it comes to the money and stuff that I'm getting with Veve and everything, I'm going to build a lot. I'm going to be building, you know, the metaverse with people that I trust and people that I know can do it. Like Veve has put me in contact with like my guy Nexus. Like me, Nexus, and my brother had a meeting yesterday and we talked for like 4 hours straight about so many different things. Like we should have recorded that conversation because it was like we was really talking about some potent stuff. And you know, I just feel like we're about to just build you know, like I don't know, that next wave, yo, because I've always seen that in my career, even though I've never been no super famous artist, I've always been like a legendary type of artist when it comes to the way that I interact in the music game. You know, I was like a type of person where I'm collabing with people, I'm making songs, I'm sleeping in the studio 5 days a week just to just be around the vibes. I'm engineering here and here, and I'm just always doing mad stuff. You feel me? So I was always like really just trying to push culture. And I feel like now the metaverse has shown me that culture is about to really expand in a way that is going to be like very intense, and it's gonna be like a very like deep experience.
Yeah,
So
man.
yeah, like building culture, I feel like is the next thing, you know, and Pineapple Gang and Pineapple Vibes, that's really gonna be the vibe, like the tropical vibes and stuff. So it's gonna
Re
be something
Re up in
dope.
the chat is actually asking if your music is on Apple Music.
Yeah, my music is on Apple Music. If you look up it's Wonderfull, ITZ, Wonderfull with 2 L's, you know, you can find all my music. The album is gonna be on a lot of platforms. I'm gonna have an article out about, you know, everything about the album. So that's gonna be something that I'm gonna release soon.
Okay. So, all right. So, what is your grail, holy grail? Crypto Pro. I don't know if he's still in the building, but Crypto Pro, I watched a video recently and he's like, no, man, it's not, it's holy grail. So, what is
Or
your holy grail collectible that you don't have on Veve that you want?
that I don't have.
Yes, sir.
So yo, it's funny too because I was thinking, I forgot what collectible. I'm gonna think real quick. I was thinking about collectible that I wanted. And I was like, yo, like if I just ran it up, man, I might get this, yo. But I'm thinking like, I don't know what it was, man. I don't know what it was, but I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. That's a hard one, man, because there's a lot of good collectibles. I love my secret rare Spidey. Maybe it is a Walt. Maybe it is a Walt, man. Like, yeah, maybe it is a
Oh,
Walt.
so it would be a Walt.
Yeah, I think a Walt. I think a Walt would be a holy grail one that I want.
Yeah, man. I know that one
Cause that's one of the ones I got real quick, and then it just dipped. You feel me? So like my Walt out there somewhere, man. Like I don't know, I
let's
might get that
go.
one. That person who got my rebound, I might get they Walt one day or something.
Let's go. That's it, man. That Walt is on its way.
Yeah, yo.
So if you could make any NFT on Veve, what would it be?
Yo, if I could make any NFT on Veve, I would drop the homie collection, man. This is something that I created. And David, and the thing about the homie collection was, you know, I had like So I had quit my job, right? And when I quit my job, I was like, I want to get into 3D and AR, right? And I was like, wanted to do this. And I just started making like this coin. So I made the Ecomi coin as the first collection. I was like, yo, that would be dope if that was like the Omi symbol. And I made it, and I was trying to put it on Instagram as a filter, but it wasn't working. So I was like I really didn't like use it at all. So all of a sudden, Stan Alpha hit me up like, yo, David, you just sent me your Omi coin. I was like, how you send my Omi coin? But I guess the filter was working for some people, because when I first did it, it was showing up as only black, where it was like I could not see any detail, I couldn't see anything. So I'm like, all right, I gotta fix this. But then David, you was sending it around and people were able to use it. And I checked it. I was like, oh, all right, I guess I could use it now. So I guess it like updated. So when I made that coin, it was just special off that. I was like, yo, that's crazy. So then I made a whole collection where I made the pineapple one, I made the diamond hands one, I made the fire burn, Omi fam. I made multiple. I made Spider-Man, Ecomi coin. That collection on Veve, I feel like would be crazy. So I would say, yeah, if I could get any collection on Veve, I would want that one on there first. And or if that's not on there, I would like to drop my album on there, because I feel like my album, actually maybe my album first, man, because the world got to hear this album, man. Especially this crypto world and Veve world, probably the album first. But that collection too, I also think it would still be a good, drop for Veve, because I feel like that's a part of Veve culture, especially my Veve culture, where I'm an artist that's trying to, build up. And I feel like I also put music on those NFTs. So I feel like that's one of the first NFTs with music on a blockchain too. So I think that that's a special collection.
For sure.
Absolutely. Well, I'm definitely part of that first wave with you, brother. Thanks to
Word.
my man Big Collectibles over here made that happen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I love it, because I want to be in the Veve verse or wherever, sitting back, rocking with, Dokta Strange music, non-fungible, Wonderfull music. I mean, that's what it's about, man.
Yeah.
Just kicking back, relaxing. That's how I envision it, man. I really hope that, David, you and company, they make something happen.
All right, yeah. David, you just hit me up before this too, man. He hit me up. He said, y'all love the videos you've been making and stuff. So, I mean, he been showing support, yo.
That's what's up, man. Good vibes, man. Good vibes, man. Love it. So, okay. So what about stocks? Like legit regular stocks? Do you mess with that at all?
Nah.
Okay. All right. We'll get back to BB.
Yeah, I don't really like I like stocks, I think stocks are good, but I don't really invest in it. Like if I did, I got some Robinhood ones, but I never really like was going there with it. But I respect stocks though. I respect stocks.
Yeah, of course. So, all right. So if you had to say, what is the biggest problem Veve has right now? What would you say it would be?
I would say the biggest problem with Veve is, I would say, maybe some of the MTL stuff, maybe. I would say other than that, or I would say maybe like the MTL stuff, or timing things where it's like, maybe kind of, tell people a certain thing with a different roadmap. But the only thing is, I know how this is, where it's like it's so much stuff happening at once that it's hard to. Yeah, it's a lot of different things happening where it's like you're doing a license, you're doing this, you're doing the app, you're doing the token, you're doing this. It's so much stuff happening that the MTL the only thing where it's like, allow people to cash out the app or something if they need to. But at the same time, Dan comes from a background of being in technology, being in security. And when it comes to security, he's abiding by the rules that he needs to in order for this project to be long term. So, I think that they doing their best. I say, yeah, maybe the MTL.
Yeah, man, for sure. So, all right. I think I know the answer to this, but if you were gonna be rich, but you had to have a gig, do something, run a business, what would you do?
Well, what I'm going to do, cause you know,
Let's
I feel
go.
like we already here. I feel like we already here. I'm gonna just keep doing music, you know. And when it comes to my music, I'm gonna say keep being me. You know what I mean? Like it's not even about me. It's like it's about just living life to the fullest, man. It's really about just being able to just be me every day, still talk to the homie fam, still be on YouTube, still be making music. I want to make collectibles. I want to have, you know, different art pieces. I want to be doing all these NFT galleries, concerts, everything. Like have my own businesses, help my family make their businesses, come out with tokens. Like, I really want to do everything in this space, man.